Today we're talking about obtaining a multi-crew pilot license without hesitation, repetition, or deviation starting now. To qualify for the MPL, candidates must be at least 18 years old. In terms of knowledge, candidates must meet the same knowledge requirements as those seeking an airline transport pilot license for the airplane category. This includes a comprehensive understanding of subjects like air law, aircraft systems, human performance, navigation, meteorology, and operational procedures. The knowledge requirements ensure that MPL candidates are fully prepared for the complex operational environment of multi-crew airline flights, where they will need to effectively manage systems and procedures in a high-pressure, team-oriented setting. To meet the experience requirements for the MPL, applicants must complete at least 240 hours of flight time, including both actual and simulated flight experience during an approved training course. These hours are split between pilot flying and pilot non-flying roles, which mirrors the responsibilities of co-pilot duties in real-world airline operations. The experience must include night flying, instrument flight operations, and upset prevention and recovery training, ensuring that candidates are well prepared to handle emergency situations. Moreover, part of this experience must take place in a turbine-powered airplane that requires at least 2 pilots or in an approved flight simulation training device to ensure familiarity with the specific dynamics of multi-crew operations. Applicants must demonstrate specific skills necessary for operating as a co-pilot in multi-crew turbine-powered aircraft. This includes showing proficiency in manual aircraft control within its operational limits, maintaining awareness of flight automation systems, and performing normal, abnormal, and emergency procedures. The skills must be demonstrated in all phases of flight, including takeoff, cruising, and landing. A critical aspect of the MPL training involves mastering crew coordination and communication. Pilots must be able to effectively work as part of a team, demonstrating proper task allocation, cooperation with other flight crew members, and adherence to standard operating procedures. Additionally, applicants are trained to manage crew incapacitation scenarios and are assessed continuously throughout their training to ensure their progress. Candidates must undergo a comprehensive training program that meets the experience requirements of 240 hours. This training is conducted under the supervision of authorized instructors, and it covers all competency units necessary for the MPL, including operations under IFR. The training ensures that the MPL holder is fully equipped to operate as a co-pilot both in regular flight and emergency situations and can smoothly transition into airline operations. The MPL grants several privileges, including the ability to exercise all the privileges of a private pilot license in the airplane category provided the PPL requirements have been met. Additionally, MPL holders can act as co-pilots on aircraft that require multi-crew operations. They are also permitted to fly under instrument flight rules in multi-crew operations. However, before exercising IFR privileges in a single pilot operation, MPL holders must demonstrate their ability to act as pilot in command in such an operation by reference to instruments alone, meeting the specific skill requirements for IFR flight in the aircraft category. Furthermore, before acting as pilot in command in a commercial single pilot operation, the MPL holder must have logged 70 hours as pilot in command or a combination of 10 hours as pilot in command and the remaining time under supervision, along with 20 hours of cross-country flight time as pilot in command, completing a flight of at least 300 nautical miles with full-stop landings at 2 different airports. To obtain the MPL, applicants must hold a current Class 1 medical assessment, which ensures they meet the necessary physical and mental health standards for the demanding role of an airline co-pilot. In summary, the multi-crew pilot license is a specialized certification tailored for pilots intending to work in multi-crew airline environments. It provides a structured pathway for candidates to develop the knowledge, skills, and experience needed to operate as a co-pilot on turbine-powered aircraft. The MPL offers a focused route into the airline industry with a strong emphasis on teamwork, communication, and operating in complex, high-demand flight environments. If you liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, leave your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more aviation content.